Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the people who have joined our Zoom masterclass, and also to the people who will be joining on our YouTube channel. For next close to 20 to 30 minutes, we'll share and do this masterclass where you can listen to the things which are happening in where. Just a second. Yes, and welcome to all to this amazing workshop based on my experiences that how you can attain higher CTC packages in the world of IT and software engineering. The primarily focus will be on software engineers, while if you are coming from some other background, you will be able to relate and do the needful in your career. So let's begin this masterclass on 1CR CTC roadmap. What do we mean by it and how you can get benefited out of it? In case you have any question, you can type in the comment box if you're watching it on YouTube or in the Zoom session if you are attending this session right now on Zoom. People who want to move to our Zoom session, you can note down our number, which is 9910621621. You can drop a WhatsApp message on that number and we will share the Zoom link with you so that you can join this session over the Zoom as well. I hope that works for you all, and see you, and we'll start the session on and in this masterclass. Soon I'll be sharing my presentation. My name is Vikas Jain, your workshop facilitator for today, where I'll be sharing those insights with you. I hope my screen would be visible by now. People who are in the Zoom session can give me a thumbs up so that I'll get to know that they are able to see my Zoom meeting. Sure. So this is masterclass on 1CR CTC roadmap for software engineers, how you can attain that magical number of 1CR CTC in your career too, and follow the best practices. My background, I have studied in government school from the beginning, and in MCD school till my 5th class, then government school, then special school by Delhi government called Pratibha Vikas Vidyalaya. From there, I joined Hansraj College, did my graduation, and then master's in computer application from Delhi University. After completing my master's, I joined IBM as a software engineer and for 4 years worked there. And then I worked in McAfee for another 4 years. And at one point of time, I had offer from Microsoft. So the package which I'm getting in IBM to the offer that I got from Microsoft, within those 3 years, there is a gap of 3 years in between, my package changed 4 times. Now I was a bit curious that how that happened and what were the insights that helped for me, and if I can share with others those insights. And that's how the journey started. So my transition from IBM to McAfee, and from McAfee to getting an offer from Microsoft, was very useful in my career. And hence I'm going to share those insights with you, that how you can achieve your career achievement, your career goal with that as well. Now, let's take a step back and broadly understand the benefits and pros and cons of being a software engineer. Now, I still feel that being a software engineer is one of the best career. As a motivational speaker, I also do corporate events and I talk to people who are in other industries. So I have observed that there is something special about software engineering which is not there in other careers, right? First of all, it is low and no investment. So compared to any other career where you have to invest so much if you're putting up some industry or something, software engineer you can become if you are smart enough with low or no investment. The second thing is global profile. From the day one, you are a global resource. And if you are deep into software engineering, if you have leveraged remote opportunities, you will understand that benefit. And third is it's one of the high paying job in the market comparing to any other profession. So there are quite a lot benefits of being a software engineer, but I see these three are as the main one. Now, still there are so many problems which are being faced by the people, like not getting the interview call or unable to crack the interview, low on confidence, right? I'm sure people who are watching this video right now will be able to relate to that fact that yes, those are the things that are there. Not able to communicate, gap years in job profile, market conditions are impacting right now. We can see that there is so much turmoil in the international market, and hence people are finding it really difficult. Another problem when we are coaching people, we have seen that women's having career breaks faced another kind of challenge, that while building their family, they take career breaks and then they want to join the industry back. It becomes little tricky for them. They are stuck in career, especially people who are at the age of 40s. They want to explore that what do they really want. They are stuck in the career, they have taken one pathway and now want to change, or some people who intentionally want to change career and profiles. Also, there are some people who are looking for remote jobs. They want to work from their town and they don't want to come to the main city or the place of where the job is, and hence they want to leverage the remote jobs. With the changing pattern, companies have stopped doing that. So how you can still leverage the remote jobs, and what are those opportunities that can be taken benefit of? I'll give you a pause for 1 minute, and in the comment box below, you can type out the challenges that you are facing in your career right now, that I'll be able to answer better. Okay, I see people typing mixed responses. Yeah, moving forward, one of the thing to crack the high level job opportunity is to explore the hidden job market. So what is hidden job market? Whenever I'm asking people that how do you want, what is your strategy to getting the job, they typically will reply, I'm working on LinkedIn, I'm working on, you say, Naukri, Apna, and these kind of websites. Now these are advertised portal, but majority of the high value opportunities especially are available in the hidden job market, which is not exposed to many. So there are companies which are offering high level of packages, but these companies are not exposed, and hence people are not aware about these job opportunities. And this masterclass will help you discover those kind of opportunities. And also, as the webinar name itself say, 1CR CTC roadmap, it's a different perspective of looking at the job opportunities, that when you want to switch to the job, how you can achieve and leverage other kind of job opportunities. My friends, in my career, when I was working with McAfee actually acquired a small tech startup with the name SolidCore. Now, thankfully, I have worked in tier 2, tier 1 type of companies. So IBM was a good one, and then McAfee further offered a great package, and Microsoft was another level up, where offering big brand and good packages. Now, how do I place the solid core? Now, should I place it below the IBM because it's not that big brand like IBM? But considering the packages or quality of talent available there, I would say it is above than that, right? Hence, it was a bit tricky that how should I place solid core in this one dimensional growth? And then I understood that in this industry, it's not one dimensional. You have to leverage two dimension. And what are those two dimensions? The second dimension being the popularity. So now I'm saying on the y-axis we are having high CTC, on the x-axis we are having popularity, and hence the tier 1 tier 2 companies are mostly which are Microsoft, McAfee, IBM, because they are popular as well as offering good packages. But solid core will come on the side of the quadrant where it is less popular, offering high CTC company. So you need to find out those companies which are not that famous but offering high CTC packages. There are strategies to find them, many strategies, but fundamentally don't just depend on the advertised job market. There are hidden job opportunities available in the companies like of SolidCore and similar other names. There are at least 500 such companies. You can share drop a message on our WhatsApp support line, and our team might share 50 such companies names with you, so that you at least start grabbing those opportunities. You start understanding and exploring the job market from that manner. Moving forward, how would you really understand the industry? And when we are talking about 1CR CTC roadmap, so I devised another concept called CTC X factor. What is the meaning of CTC X factor? CTC X factor is if in Indian currency, someone with an experience of 10 years is earning 10 lakh rupees, we say it is 1x profile. 10-year earning 10 lakh is 1x. Similarly, if someone with a 10 years of experience earning 20 lakh into 2x is 2x CTC X factor and henceforth. Hence, based on our research, we find out that there are 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, up to 10x type of companies which are offering jobs in the Indian market. Yes, I'm right. Majority of the people might have just heard about some level of companies. And in our next section, let's just explore 1x to 10x type of companies. I hope you will be interested in knowing about those 1x to the 10x type of companies, right? Let's understand what do we mean by 1 CR CTC roadmap. Now, in this diagram, what we have done, on the x-axis, we are showing years of experience, and on the y-axis, we are showing the high CTC, which means 50, as a CTC shows 50 lakh. This is in terms of lakh. 100 CTC means it is 1 CR, 1.5 CR, and 2 CR. When we placed the research data from these different companies, this was the graph that came out, which shows that there are bottom two lines which are never going to reach the golden number of 1 CR. Whereas there are other companies where we can leverage this green line, orange line, which are hitting the 1 CR CTC benchmark in say 15 years, 10 years. And there are set of companies where it is offered in even as a fresher. So let's explore these all different type of companies. And in case you have any question, you can see the QR code in this right above. You can drop your message if you need those some company name of ICTC, which I just shown, or something else. Any query that you have regarding this webinar, you can ask by dropping a message on this QR code. Also, if you are interested in looking for a job change, we are getting those kind of opportunities because we are also having a vertical which is into IT recruitment. Hence, you can share your resume so that we can add your DB, add your profile to our candidates DB. And whenever there is a matching job opportunities, our system will be able to connect with you for that opportunity. Now, this is 1 CR CTC roadmap from struggling fresher. So this program will be helpful for even freshers because freshers also need to understand the holistic view of the job market, and hence they will be able to make conscious choice. And towards the end, I'll also provide step-by-step instruction that how even freshers who find it really difficult to get the job to also get the job. Now, on this line, it is mentioned 0 years experience, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years of experience. So let's start one by one understanding these different type of market. First, the 1x type of companies are very small IT companies where a fresher might start with 3 lakh rupees, but with a 10 years of experience, they might be earning an annual CTC of 8 lakh rupees, which comes out to be 60, 70,000, right? Then there are mid-size IT companies where the packages are slightly similar in the beginning, but as you move forward with better experience, the packages are getting better than a 1x company. But still, and even there exists some senior professionals because in the 1x type of environment, people usually don't have people who having more than 15 years of experience because they are not able to afford these kind of people. But in the 2x type of environment, we are having even senior people. Then comes the large IT service-based companies. These names are given just for an example, and data is based on the public data, right, which is available on various websites. Now, as beginning 0 years experience, as you will know, in majority of the service-based companies, the starting packages is around 3 lakh rupees. But as you move forward, you can see that with 15 years of experience, people might be earning some 25 lakhs. So this is a bracket from 2 to 3x. So if someone is having 20 years of experience, they might be having package of somewhere between 40 lakh to 60 lakh, between that kind of range, right? Then from here, we start the journey of small product-based companies. These are the companies which are technically service-based companies, but they are building good quality product for some other companies. Nowadays, you might see that, okay, there are so many startups and so many companies are looking for product development. So though these are offering services, but the talent which is required to deliver those kind of products is actually a talent of product-based companies. And hence their starting packages usually start from 5 lakh, 6 lakh rupees. And that is an environment of majorly 4x. You can see broadly 4x will be their packages at any years of experience. Then come next level of companies like Adobe and Microsoft, which are 5x, 6x type of environment. Then the FANG companies. If you don't know this acronym, this is commonly used by people who are from elite institutions, which stands for FB, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google. The highest player in the market who are offering really good packages. Then come next 500 companies like Intuit, Uber. And these are the companies which are not that famous, but their packages are at par with FANG companies, or in some cases can be slightly better than FANG companies. So what people make a mistake, they only dream about 6, which is FANG companies, but they don't know about the 5 and 7 also. Because if I am currently at, say, a 2x type of environment, and not able to take jump to the 6x type of company, I can still make a jump to 4x or a 5x type of company, stay there for few years, prepare yourself better, and then move to higher orbit of companies. Then there are 8x, 9x, 10x type of companies. These are the companies, 8x companies, where remote job opportunities are available. One such example is Crossover. You can go to this website, Crossover remote job, and you will see there are lot many job listed, and packages are listed in the format of dollars. And hence you will see that their packages are quite higher. And that 100 which is visible here is primarily 1 CR, 100 lakh, which is 1 CR. And you can see as we are moving in the higher orbit of companies, 1x, 2x, 3x, we are able to achieve that golden number sooner. Now, you might have a question, because what should I do now? Because right now I am, say, in 1x or 2x type of environment. My friend, it is a roadmap. It requires a lot of preparation, because people who are offering high packages are having higher expectations from the candidate. What you need to do is from 2x, build a roadmap. So if I need to move from a place A to B, and direct jump is very difficult, it can be done, but say it is difficult, it is complex, I'm not able to do many things, at least I would say build some milestone, build some in between points. So from 2x, you try to move to 4x type of environment. From 4x, try to move to 5x environment, because your further chances of getting selection in these higher orbit companies will go higher, right? There are many such things which are covered in our membership based program. You can join our portal, and many of our videos are available for free. In case you have any question regarding that, you can scan the QR code and our team will be able to help you in that aspect. I hope it is clear, the CRCTC, one CRCTC roadmap, that there are these 10 level of companies. Another common problem that is faced by people is people who are joining a orbit of company are not aware about all these factors. When I joined IT industry for first 4 years, I was also not aware about that there are these different orbits of companies that exist. And because I was not even aware, I was not preparing for them at all. Once I was aware that, okay, there are different orbits of companies, I started working on them. Hence, majority of the people will stay in one orbit because their friend circle, their colleagues, all are coming from that orbit only, and will make the job transition with a hike of, say, 20 to 40%. They will get a hike of 20 to 40% in the same orbit of companies, and they will settle there. And you will see that's how the majority of the people are moving ahead in their career. But what we suggest, there are different orbits of company. Whenever you are planning a job move, you need extra preparation. See, same orbit transition can happen with 10, 15 days of some brushing up of the concept. But if you want to change your orbit, you need to make so many changes. You need to develop next level of skills, but you will get the benefit out of them. And there have been people with 0 years of experience to 15 years of experience who have got benefited from this type of programs. and hence this can be helpful to you as well. Moving forward. Now, initially I talked about that how to get a job as fresher. This is very critical. Why it is critical? In today's time, if someone is getting a job through campus placement, then it is quite easier. Companies will visit your campus. You are appearing for 1 or 2 rounds of interviews and written test and getting selected. But people who are not able to get the job through campus placement are facing really big struggle in the market. I'm sure you have seen that happening in your career as well, or people around you. Now, we need to change our strategy to get job in that market. When the going gets tougher, you need to change your strategy, right? You can't just follow the normal pattern and talking to relatives and help asking for the job. What I would suggest, and when I coach people, multiple people on this aspect, one of the things that freshers need to understand is that there are only few companies that hire freshers. There are only few companies. So if company is not in the position to hire freshers, it does not make any sense to keep on following up with them. Now, the second thing, that why is it important to get to that level of companies? My friends, we need to understand that the companies which are offering the not offering, I would say not offering to the freshers, the primary reason is that freshers in the initial phase of the life, this may sound crude, this may sound very rude, but that is the reality. They become liability to the company because from the day one, they are not giving due deliveries for the company. For next couple of months, they need to be mentored. That work campus to corporate transition will happen. People will be spending time and effort on you. So there has to be some seniors who are looking at your data to get this thing done, right? Hence, there are only few companies who have this mindset of hiring freshers, and majority of other company will say we don't hire fresher. But still there is a way. And that thing is fresher mindset versus fresher by experience thing. Now let's spend a time to understand this thing. What do we mean by fresher mindset and fresher by experience? First, understand what is fresher by experience. Fresher by experience is that there is a person who has just completed his engineering, his or her engineering, and by experience, if you look at the LinkedIn profile or the resume, the person is fresher. They are not having a working experience in any company. That is fresher by experience. But what do we mean by fresher by mindset? The fresher by mindset is someone who imagine that I have just completed my college. I don't know anything about industry and don't assume anything from me because I have completed my college. I have got the degree and I have achieved certain marks. That is fresher by mindset. Now, if you are facing career struggle, you are not getting the job as a fresher. And if you want to change this thing, I would suggest change your fresher mindset from fresher to an experienced person. Now you will ask that how, Vikas, how this can happen? What do we mean by changing the mindset? See, fresher by mindset is saying that if I am hiring a fresher, they will say, sir, this is what we have studied in subject. You give us the job, you train us, and then we will start delivering as per your expectation. Whereas an experienced person will come and they will say that I'm this software engineer, I'm a Java developer, I'm a Python developer, I'm front-end engineer, I'm a back-end engineer. They will give this term, right? Hence, as a fresher also, you can choose these things. See, you have been learning software development. You're 3-4 years in the industry. You were supposed to learn that thing. So based on your current understanding, you can pick up a 1 or 2 months project on your own and just decide that, okay, what kind of development I want to get into. Do I want to take a tech stack as React or Node or Java or Python, whatever. Pick up one thing Don't just keep this option that, okay, whatever will be given to me, I'll start doing. Pick up one option, right? Second, you start developing some project into that aspect. Develop some project, right? You can take up some free project. Some from somewhere, I think I read a blog or somewhere, I don't know the name of the person, if it is an actual story, but the analogy is quite interesting. There was this girl who was who learned herself website development, and now if she will go to market and say that I want to develop website for you, obviously people will not give money, right? From the in the beginning, that's the challenge, fresher by experience. But what she did an amazing job. She selected some NGOs and developed their website for free. She went to the NGO and said that, can I develop your website for free? And obviously, who would say no to a free offer? They said, okay, fine, you can develop. And that way she developed close to 50 to 100 websites of NGOs. Now, while going through that process of development, what happened? In that case, a beautiful thing happened, which is that she built a portfolio. Now, if someone is saying that, okay, I have done website development, I can show that these are the 100 websites that I have developed, right? So you can imagine that the fresher by experience, still the resumer might say that I'm a fresher by experience, but my mindset is not fresher. I'm saying that yes, there are these websites that I have developed. And obviously, you will not be that naive enough to say that, okay, these were all for free. Obviously, nobody will bother about that, whether they were for free or they were paid. That shows your portfolio. So what you can do as a fresher, pick up a line, pick up that I want to become a backend engineer or front-end engineer. Just choose that, okay, what you enjoy the most, what is your niche or what you love doing more, right? And start building some project. Take up some open source project. See, as a fresher, you are not uh, you are not stopped from taking part in some open source project, so that when you approach the organization, you are not going fresher by mindset kind of mindset, right? You are going with fresher by experience kind of mindset, that okay, by experience I'm a fresher, but I am a experienced mindset. That is an insight of an experienced mindset. So this is what you can do to transition. There are many other things that you can do, and slowly and gradually we are building our platform and adding that content, so you can keep track by following our WhatsApp support line number, which is shown on the QR code above. You pick up, so only few companies hire freshers. There is a difference between fresher by mindset and fresher by experience. I hope now you understand it better. And pick a tech stack and start delivering the projects even for free. And there will be many opportunities if you are open to do it for free. That's how it is. Now, the last part of this webinar is where we work on the LinkedIn strategy, but this is only available to the people who are joining our these weekly Sundays 11 a.m. Zoom session. So people who are there, we'll do the LinkedIn strategy review session for them within the crowd, because it is their private data. But what we usually cover in that LinkedIn strategy session is that there are three ways of developing and maintaining your LinkedIn profile. One is a plot mindset. The first graph, which is very green, it's a plot mindset. What is a plot mindset? That I have bought a plot 2 years, 10 years ago, and I'm not visiting it. I just know that I have bought a plot. So when we ask people that, do you have a LinkedIn profile? They will say yes. But this is the profile that they built some 5 years ago, 10 years ago, right? The other mindset of building LinkedIn is like a villa mindset, a farmhouse mindset. Now, farmhouse people will build and they will visit after 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, or a year. Similarly, these people have built their LinkedIn profile. It is good, but they are not updating it on a regular basis. It's just that after 5, 6 months, they will go check some messages here and there and just move forward. The third and the last mindset is mall mindset. Now, in the mall, as the new event is happening, anything new is happening, it is actively observing the client's pattern, the people who are visiting, and changing those things on a daily basis. These are the people who are more frequent on the LinkedIn profile, and constantly improving your LinkedIn profile with the new features, new content, new update in your career. So hence, especially when you are looking for a job change, you should move your mindset more towards the mall mindset. Also, I'm not saying spending 1 hour daily on LinkedIn. No, this is not what I mean. Your focus as a software engineer should be building your core skills first, right? But whatever skills that you have built as a thought leader, you can share it on LinkedIn, which will not take 5 minutes, right? There are ways to do that, but that way you are remaining connected with the things that are happening in the world. You are not just glued to your work things. So now the session is over. I'm open for any Q&A. People who are watching it online can type it in the comment box below. I hope you find some value. You can subscribe the YouTube channel where you're watching this right now, so that you can get updates about the future session as well. Also, if you think that it is useful for any one of your friend, because there are a lot many people who are facing job challenges, probably you can share this video in other communities that you are aware of, so that these 15-20 minutes can help them get better job opportunities in their career. Further, they can become part of our community. You can add your profile for free to our resume, to our candidate DB, so that whenever some good job opportunity is there, our system can detect that job opportunity and send it across to you. And for everything, our major point of contact, one point of contact, is this WhatsApp QR code that you are seeing above. We have another membership that, depending on the content, there is more advanced content which is available with each type of membership. And also there are some cohort groups, the individual sessions that happen with me, so that I can give them more feedback on their profile and career growth opportunities. Third, we also have a success fee based recruitment, where we it is a success fee based program where these people who come to us, they show a commitment that there is this success fee which will be charged once they receive their offer letter. And once they accept it, now we will look at the profile of the people and help them connect to the different orbits of companies through our mentor network, which is a success fee paid by people. And fourth is corporate recruitment, which, as a recruitment agency, there we are having certain companies and we help them fulfill their requirements. So thanks everyone for joining the session today, and I'll be happy to answer your future queries and concern as well. You can share this video with others if you are finding it useful, and do share your comments in the comment box below, so that how we can answer more queries, more concerns of yours in the future session as well. Bye-bye.